So there are more ruins over here. And of course, the Nagas. I mean, there must be at least over 1,000 Nagas just in Angkor Wat. It's unbelievable just to see how many Nagas there are just all over this place. Wow, I didn't think Nagas or the Naga statue was as common, but take a look here. There's also, I'm not sure what the history is behind this particular building, but again, the formation, very beautiful. Almost reminds me, I know I'm stretching this, but almost reminds me of a very small scaled down version of Chichen Itza. Take a look at that. Looks like there are no signs or restrictions, so I guess I can climb this one. The steps don't seem too bad. Wow. Yeah, so one of the things that I do want to emphasize, the heat is definitely a factor in all of this. Deciding when and where to go. I've seen some folks, they are burning up. They have turned pink from the heat. Wow, just incredible being able to walk through these ruins that were built hundreds and hundreds of years ago. Wow, looks like there's more construction going on over there. Wow. So they're using some equipment to build or maybe recreate some of the monuments that were here in the 14th, or I mean in the 12th century. Wow, interesting. I'm gonna go check that out, see how they're building it. A little bit of a tough skip, a little bit tough just walking down. Just gotta be careful. One step at a time, right? Wow, this is very interesting just to be able to walk down these stairs. Ooh. The steps are so narrow. I have to walk down this way. I don't feel like it's optimal to walk straightward, but I feel more comfortable walking or using the side as a means to get through. But looks like they built some scaffolding here of sorts. I think that's interesting. Looks like they're trying to maintain some of the blocks in place. Wow, very interesting. So I wonder if they use these blocks, original blocks, or different type of blocks. Huh. Now I'm curious. So the construction site is over here. And looks like they're using some type of equipment to build one of the ancient ruins, I guess you could say. Wow. Very interesting. Looks like they got the whole machinery going on here. Wow, they got scaffolding too. Wow. Oh yeah, they are building the monument up there. Wow. Yeah, so it looks like this may be a newer addition to the park here, or to the Angkor Wat facility. Looks like they're expanding different areas, and they're using different machinery. I see another one over there. They're just all over the place. It seems like they're gonna try to recreate what Angkor Wat was really about. I think that's pretty interesting. I think I mean, in the future, there might be, this area just might be a whole massive park dedicated to Angkor Wat, its history, and just I can just see like an entire thing. I can see, yeah, I guess in the future it's just gonna be a hugely rebuilt Angkor Wat civilization, maybe. I'm not sure, but that's kind of cool. They are rebuilding the architecture and the buildings, trying to make it look as close as possible to how it was before. Yeah, very cool. Yes, and it gets people excited too. It gets people excited to learn more about the Angkor Wat civilization. That's very cool. I wanted to see these buildings, but when I was over there, I was like, dang, do I gotta walk all the way over here? But I was able to make it, even though I am burning up. It is hot. I've drenched myself a few times, but wow, these buildings are awesome. There's like at least 12 of them. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way out of the 12, but wow. It doesn't seem like this area is getting too much attention, so I figured that I'd swing by and just check them out and see what they're all about. Maybe they're still under construction, or they're still adding elements of what this is. But yeah, not really sure what this is all about. But let me see if I can at least go into one of them. Definitely like to see what it looks inside. Okay, they got some scaffolding here. All right, wow. Okay. So it's just like a giant building with a huge open top up there, huge ceiling. Wow. Just looks like there's a whole lot of stones inside. These look like some kind of windows. Wow. Well, that's about it. Not really sure, but again, you can see the Nagas right there. They are everywhere, just all over. I've never seen, when I first saw them in the capital, Phnom Penh, I did not think they were gonna be as common here in Angkor Wat, but those Naga things are just everywhere. Everywhere I go, there is a Naga. And over here, there is a whole, there's a whole market. So if you get hungry, if you're thirsty, if you just want to chill, this area over here has just a bunch of food, bunch of drinks, cooling off areas, bathrooms. I'm sure there must be bathrooms. And I see some folks over here. They are serving food, they're eating. So they even have hammocks up here too. So I think that's pretty cool. So after you've walked through a few temples or sites, you can come over here, do some shopping. I saw some souvenirs too over here. So that's pretty cool. And there you see, and there, more Nagas. There's a full set of Nagas. There must be like 10 Nagas there. Wow. I think this video is going to become a counter for the amount of Nagas that I've seen. It's just incredible how common that symbol is. Wow. Never even heard of Nagas before I came to Cambodia, and now it's one of my favorite. Hi. Oh no, not right now. Thank you. So thank you. So you can see that there are food vendors here ready to serve some food. There is clothing of all sorts, souvenirs, hats. Yeah, definitely bring a hat. it's a must, a requirement. Do not come here without a hat. That's a explicit warning. Comfortable shoes, do not bring heels, do not bring leather shoes or anything like that. Definitely make sure to come in comfortable clothes. Whew. And so now I'm gonna look for my tuk-tuk driver and we're gonna head off to the next place, wherever that is. But you can see lots of vendors, lots of souvenirs. And if you still don't have a tuk-tuk, you can come here and solicit the services of a tuk-tuk. So I am at the next temple here. It's called Chao Sai Devota Temple, and looks like this was built in the early 12th century. I am honestly not familiar with this temple. Not sure what exactly the background is or what it's all about. I know the other ones I was at least had some. I had a little bit of a background knowledge on the other ones, but this one I'm not sure. So maybe I'll have to do some more research on this and I'll post it in the description or maybe in the video. But let's see what it's all about. I will not be surprised if I see some Nagas. Yep, I already saw them. There are Nagas all up in the front of the temple. And as you know, the Nagas are protectors of holiness or gods. So they use serpents they use the serpent as protectors. And this reminds me of the other temple where I was at. It's kind of a long stretched path of sorts. Yeah, looks like they have a lot of Nagas here. Wow. Yeah, wow, lots of Nagas. But some are broken, so you can see the head is not there. Only maybe those two or those two over there seem complete. And I'm not even sure if this building actually had Nagas like this. It just seems like they threw the Nagas. It just seems like they placed the Nagas on top of this platform. But yeah, I feel like the Nagas go around the site, right? Not all over or maybe they were around and they just set them aside for now. So yeah. So let's see, down this path. I'm not sure what that is, but oh, it looks like there's a river down there. I'll probably check that out in a little bit. But I want to check this out first. Over here. Let's see. There, yeah, okay. Yeah, Nagas at the forefront. But the building, very beautiful. Wow. Long path into the temple. Or at least it looks like a temple. The columns right here. You can see this beautiful path. Just looks very ancient. And it's surprising to me that at one point all this was a jungle. And I cannot even imagine what this looked like at night. That must have been a little bit of a frightening experience, especially with bats and monkeys and all the different kinds of animals surrounding the environment here. Wow. My goodness. You know, I initially thought the $36 to enter Angkor Wat was a little bit pricey because I thought it was only going to be the main Angkor Wat location, but it just gives you access to the entire area, and I think that's awesome. So I think it is worth the $36 just for one day, but it's just so much to see, and there is no way that anybody can fully grasp the concepts or the learnings or all that Angkor Wat has to offer in one day. It's just impossible. Lots of history, Lots of sights to see, and they're building more. Wow. I'm standing in one of these entries. Wow. Just incredible to see the relics and the ancient sites of this. There's a Buddha over there. It seems like this one is a very small. This seems like a smaller altar. You can see that they put a robe, but the statue is quite small. Wow, lots of carvings inside and you can see that there are carvings. Wow. I like how the door or the entry paths look very symmetrical. Just very incredible how they're able to do that. So I am just at the tip of the river. The river is right there. Down there, there's not much to see. The river is just not visible, but I'm at the tip of the river, and just seeing this from this point just seems like it's just incredible. You know, I can imagine some of the folks back in the day just coming to the temple and walking this path and seeing the symmetry of the entrance, just going almost to, I don't want to say infinity, but just the symmetry right into the Buddha is incredible. And then you have this kind of a welcoming, I don't know, this decor on the side. Just incredible and powerful. Wow. Wonder how life was back then. And I'm on the other side of the street. There are souvenirs of all sorts. Oh no, thank you. There are so many souvenirs. You can see some of the paintings here, dresses, coconuts, bananas, all sorts of different things that you can purchase on your visit. Here is hi. No, thank you. So these paintings are amazing. Wow. Really like these paintings. Wow. Oh, looks like someone actually painted this by hand. Wow. So these are hand painted paintings. Oh, it's incredible. Someone very artistically talented managed to paint this. You can see the paint is there, and you know what I see there? I see a lot of hours, a lot of hard work, and a lot of just a lot of years. You can see how the paint is just dripping, and it's almost like layers upon layers of paint. Wow, a lot of years of good painting there. What's this gentleman doing? He's making a tree.
Tree of life.
Tree of life?
Yeah, it's a leather shadow puppet.
Oh, it's a puppet?
Yeah, the puppet, when we went to Indonesia, they use a shadow puppet for clay.
In Indonesia?
Yeah, but for us, we make only the picture like decoration.
Oh.
We make one, this it takes 3 days, and you do done finish.
What's this made of? What material is this?
The cow leather.
This is leather?
Yeah, it's leather. It's outside, paint the hair.
Oh, wow.
And this is inside to the face.
Wow.
When you do done finish, we paint the color, we hang it up.
Oh,
so
wow.
Finish, yeah.
So this is the beginning.
Yeah, beginning like they have the different.
Oh, so these are the finished products?
Really done.
Wow. How much is this? How much those? What's the price?
On the side, on the work enterprise on the side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because more work, we try a little bit more.
Yeah.
More,
wow. So these are all handmade?
All this is handmade.
Wow.
Sheesh. Like traditional culture.
Wow.
Wow. Tree of life with Buddha.
Oh, the tree of life right here. How much does this something like this run?
This is $40.
$40?
Yeah.
$40 and it takes 3 days. Wow.
Yeah, and the small one like that, Apsara, $15.
$15?
Less work and less.
What about this elephant right here?
This one it take 4 days. We tried the $50.
$50
Yeah,
and it takes 4 days.
Yeah,
But you
it's
can
fine.
see the detail. My gosh. Wow.
The shape is
Incredible. Wow. Dang, wow.
We roll it out, we put it in the box like this.
Oh,
Put it
so
in
this
bag
is
for
the
traveling
this
there.
is the packaging?
Yeah, packing for the bag.
Wow.
We roll it out.
Which one's the most difficult to make? Which takes the longest?
More detail, more work like this.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
one.
you see a lot of detail. You see.
Yeah.
This is more, you see.
How long have you been doing this?
10 years.
You do this 10 years?
Yeah, over in here at my store. Right? Don't
Wow. Wow. Dang, this is cool, man.
And that one you can see the relief is pretty.
Yeah, dang. The detail is so fine, so precise. My goodness sake. Wow.
This one is rubbing.
What?
The rubbing of the wall. The rubbing on the wall that I rub it on the temple, on the carving on the wall. That I take it
Oh,
out. But the material we make is rice paper.
wow.
It's a press rubbing. That's why you can see in both like 3D.
Oh, yeah.
Etching on the relief on the carving. You see?
Oh, I see. Yeah, you rubbed it. Okay. Oh, okay.
Nighttime.
Yeah.
The temple closed, so we do at nighttime. We make.
Wow. Oh, this one. Wow. You can see like a 3D.
3D, yeah, the standing. Like,
How much are these?
$10.
$10?
This side.
Wow. Yeah, these are incredible. You paint these too?
No, my brother.
Oh, your brother? Wow. Yeah. Yeah. You guys are very talented, man. Jeez. Wow. These are so beautiful, man. Jeez. You sell these online or just here, man?
Not just here. No,
Why not online?
No, I don't do. I never do it online.
Why not?
Yeah, because I sell only like this place because many tourists will come
Oh.
back and see my stuff and want to buy.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, man, you have some great talent, man. Jeez. Very, very, very talented, man. I could never do something like this. This is just immaculate. Wow. Extremely, extremely talented, man. Jeez. Wow. That is awesome, dude. Wow. That gentleman is on another level. Jeez. How does he come up with that stuff? Jeez. Wow. And he told me he doesn't sell them online. Not sure why. Maybe he has a contract with the facilities here, but I'm pretty sure if he sold some of that stuff online, or he even designed like non Angkor Wat related art, I think, oh my gosh, with that level of talent, jeez, I would be interested in some other like non-Angkor Wat related art. I mean, I would love some of that. I've never seen something like that, like where he said it's kind of like the shadow puppet or something like that. I could see some other stuff that he could create that may not be Angkor Wat related. Dang, that's a really awesome skill. So this is yet another temple. Not sure what this temple is called, but yeah, very interesting. It kind of has the same designs as the other one. The stairs are quite steep, but let me go see if I can climb this. Oh yeah, that's definitely steep. Wow, looks like there's some kind of carvings up there. Looks like there might even be a hatch, like some kind of doorway. Looks like something's been blocked off, but I'm not really sure what.